Hello, Gastani, good afternoon, Gastani.
Hi, teacher.
Hello, Gastani. How are you, Gastani?
I'm fine, thanks. And
Excellent,
you?
Gastani. Fine too. So, Gastani, please tell me, Gastani, how was your day today?
It was busy.
Busy, okay. So you have so much work?
Eh, Not so much, but a little bit more than yesterday.
All right, very good. Okay, Gastani. Gastani, tell me, Gastani, what is the weather like today? Then in your area.
It it was sunny almost all day.
Yes, exactly. It's true. It's like a hot weather, no? Very good,
Yes.
Gastani. Gastani, antes, Gastani, continue the conversation. What did you do yesterday afternoon? I mean, yesterday after class.
Yesterday, eh, I took a shower
Good.
and then eh, I went for bread, sweet bread.
Okay. I mean, because I went to buy some
I
sweet bread.
went to bed. Yes.
Very good. Okay, study. So that was your dinner, sweet bread, right?
Can you repeat, please?
That was your dinner, sweet bread.
Yes.
Okay, Casarín. Casarín, what else do you have for dinner?
Uh, some coffee.
Some coffee. Very good. And what about for lunch, Casarín? What did you have for lunch yesterday?
Um, I had mm, I don't remember, but
Yes.
oh, tacos,
Oh,
stick tacos.
exactly, exactly. You tell me, exactly. Very good. And what about today, Casarín? What do you have for lunch today?
Uh, some fish. How do you say calabacitas?
Ah, pumpkin, pumpkin.
Pumpkin. Yes.
Pumpkin. Okay, okay, okay. Delicious, Kesani. Very good. Kesani, tell me, Kesani, who cooked that or did you buy that?
My mom cook
Okay,
today.
very good. Okay. So it means that she doesn't cook every day?
No,
That's
sometimes
good.
I cook. Sometimes my sister cook, or sometimes my brother cooks.
Okay. Oh, so all the family cooks, Kesani. That's great. Kesani, do you like cooking?
Mm, yes.
Okay, okay. What do you prefer, Kesani? To cook or to do the dishes?
What's the difference?
Yes. What do you prefer? To cook or do the dishes?
But what's the difference between cook and do the dishes? Ah, do the
Well,
dishes is
I think it's
wash the dishes.
exactly very good.
Ah,
Exactly, exactly very good.
I prefer cook.
I prefer to cook.
I prefer to cook.
Okay, okay, very good. Uh, I believe because I think that it was well, I think that it's easier to do the dishes than to cook.
Yes, but it's horrible.
It's horrible. Okay, so you don't like to do the dishes?
Not at all.
No, 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 okay, very good, Sally, very good. Okay, okay. Okay, so here I'm going to share the board with you. Okay, here, Sally, I just pasted some pieces of bread. Okay, remember the word bread, Casari, the word bread is uncountable,
Okay.
uncountable. So, in Spanish, yes, in Spanish is countable. You can say in Spanish, me comí un pan, me comí dos panes, no? But in English, you cannot say that. You say in English, I ate a bread This Casali is wrong, okay? I ate a
Okay.
bread. It's incorrect. How do you say Casali? How do you say in English Casali? Ayer me comí un pan.
I ate a piece of bread.
Excellent, Casali. I ate a piece of bread yesterday. Okay, very good, Casali. And here, Casali, we have some names. Okay, for example, we have taro bread, pumpkin bread, cinnamon bread, rainbow bread, guava bread, breadfruit bread, mango bread, coconut bread, passion fruit bread, banana bread, sweet bread. Muy bonito, repeat, okay? For
Okay.
example, I have tried, for example, I have tried this one, coconut bread, and it's just delicious, okay?
Yes.
What bread have you eaten, Cassandra? Which of these bread have you eaten?
Uh, sweet, sweet bread and cinnamon bread.
Cinnamon bread, okay? Do you like the flavor, Cassandra, for cinnamon?
Yes.
Okay, okay, okay. Because I think it's cinnamon is like a strong like flavor, like I don't know. I don't like it so much, okay? But Cassandra. Okay,
Okay.
so here, Cassandra, the title of this is oh, types of bread. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so could you please read it for me, please? Taro bread,
Taro bread, pumpkin bread, cinnamon bread, rainbow bread, guava bread, fruit bread,
very good.
mango bread, mango
Mango bread,
bread,
good, good,
coconut bread, passion fruit bread,
good,
banana bread,
good.
sweet bread, and rainbow bread.
Okay, could you please copy them, please, on your notebook, please? Very good.
Don't teacher.
Maybe the only one that you don't know, Quesari, is this one, okay? Breadfruit, breadfruit. This Quesari in Spanish is literally fruto del pan, fruto del pan.
Okay.
It's like a green. Look at this, Quesari. I'm going to show you that one, okay? Good.
Okay.
Look at this. It's like a lemon or look at this. This Quesari, okay? This is fruto del pan, okay? Look at this. I think we don't have this one. No, it's from Polynesia, Micronesia, Central America. Have you ever seen this fruit, Castani?
Yes.
Ah, yes?
No, not never.
Okay, okay. Me neither. Okay, so I think it's for us it's not very common. Okay, very good. Okay, let's
Yes.
continue here, Casali. It says yeast, yeast bread, yeast bread. What is Casali? Yeast bread. Yeast, Casali.
I don't know what
That
is
one.
this.
Yeast bread. Panes de levadura. Yeast, levadura.
Okay.
Levadura, okay. For example, we have several types. We have whole wheat bread, multigrain bread, white bread, brown bread, baguette, grissini, okay,
Yes.
brioche, brioche, challah, ciabatta, ciabatta, focaccia, croissant, bagel, and banana bread. From this quesadilla, I have eaten obviously white bread, multigrain bread, croissant, and bagel. Obviously, which of them have you eaten?
Uh, Baguette,
Very good,
white bread.
very good.
Mm,
And this one quesadilla, for sure,
croissant.
ciabatta, no? Ciabatta,
Chabara.
no?
No.
No? Okay, very good, sorry. Obviously, you please copy them, please? Cheese bread,
Okay.
and just copy the names, okay? Whole wheat bread, multigrain bread. Okay, don't copy the descriptions. The description is what do we use this bread for? For example, brown bread is used for loaf for sandwiches. Bagel is ring-shaped buns for toast and sandwiches, okay? So you just copy the names, okay? Very good.
Yes. Don't teacher.
Okay, so here, let's continue. We have surdog, surdog, which is surdog bread and pumpernickel, okay? Surdog que sale, that one is, in Spanish is masa fermentada, masa
Okay.
fermentada, okay?
Yes.
Okay, you please also copy the name, please. For example, surdog bread, pan de masa fermentada. And we also have this one,
Okay.
Casari. I have eaten this, but the flavor is not really good, okay? Pumpernickel, Casari. That one is pan de centeno.
Okay.
Pumpernickel, pan de centeno. Have you eaten that one, Casari? Have you eaten any pumpernickel?
No.
Okay.
Not yet.
Maybe you like it, okay? You should try it, okay? For me, I didn't like it, the flavor. Okay.
Mm, okay.
Okay. Honestly, look at the next, okay? We have leavened, leavened breast, okay? Leavened breast, okay? Okay. Leavened breast
Okay.
is no yeast, okay? No yeast. It's bread with no yeast. What do we say that is yeast in Spanish? Yeast?
Levadura.
Levadura. So this one is leavened. Leavened es como nivelado, okay? No yeast. And
Okay.
we have cornbread and we have rye bread, okay? For you, Sally, I'm sure you have eaten cornbread, no?
Yes.
Okay. And what about rye bread? The rye bread is pan de centeno.
Uh,
Pan de
mm,
centeno, rye bread. I'm not sure you have eaten rye bread, right?
maybe it's like pan integral.
Exactly, Casali. Very good. Exactly, exactly, exactly. Very good.
Yes.
Very good. Do you like it, Casali? Do you like rye bread?
Mm, not much.
Okay, okay, okay. Do you, how often, Casali, how often do you and your family eat bimbo bread? I mean, white bread. Bimbo white
Mm,
bread.
mm, not so. Mm, it's not so common in my family because
Yes.
uh, it's expensive, but we are a big family, so we need a lot
Okay.
of bread.
A lot of yes bread.
And my
Okay.
mom learned how do the
How to
white
do?
bread,
How to
uh,
do?
how to do
Good.
white bread. How do you say uh, casero?
It's homemade bread.
Homemade
Homemade.
bread.
Oh, that is delicious, Casali. Okay, that is much better. Okay. Very good, Casali. Okay, so we got the last category, which is flatbreads. The name is literal, okay. Panes planos, okay. Panes planos, okay.
Okay.
We have as well pita bread, we have naan, and tortilla. Pita bread actually is from, I think it's from Turkey, is from Israel.
Yes,
Naan, I don't remember where naan is from, but it's also from Europe. This bread is not sweet. It's like a salty, so salty bread, okay?
I think naan is from India or something like that.
Okay, okay, very good. Yeah, for sure, because it's a fluffy flat bread to serve with curries and dips. Maybe, I don't know, or delicious tortilla, okay? But for them, because for American culture, they consider tortilla as a flatbread,
Okay.
okay? I'm not gonna
It's
say
like just tortillas de harina.
exactly, exactly, exactly. Flatbread for burritos, tacos, look at this, and fajitas, okay? Remember,
Yes.
Casali, there are Mexican words and Spanish words. Spanish
Yes.
words, all of them have translation. For example, casa, house, carro, car, no? I don't
Yes.
know, edificio, building. But Mexican words actually don't have translation. For example, how do you say taco in English? Taco. How do you say mango in English? Mango. How do you say fajitas in English? But fajitas. Teacher, how do you say enchiladas in English? Enchiladas. Why? Because they are Mexican words.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
So you look at hummus. Have you ever
Hummus.
eaten hummus, Cassandra? Have you ever eaten hummus?
No, I never eat. I've never
Hu-
eaten hummus.
Hummus is like a. Look, let me show you the image, Cassandra. Once I tried hummus, but it was really disgusting. Okay, look at this. Okay,
Yes.
Cassandra, I'm going to. It's like this dish is from. It's not from Mexico. It's from Israel, from Palestine, all that area. Yes, Cassandra. Okay, this is hummus. Okay,
Mm,
the
yes.
the, the flavor, Cassandra, is really really strong. Okay, and it's like
Yes.
bitter, and it's a snack. It's a snack. Okay.
Yes.
So Casali, whenever you have the chance, Casali, try hummus, but maybe you won't like it. Okay. Very good, Casali. Okay. Yeah, because the flavor is like it's so strong, it's so spicy, so heavy. But I was like, have you ever drunk Casali? Have you ever drunk Turkish coffee or
Mm,
or Cuban coffee?
no, not yet.
Okay. Well, there in Mexico City, there are many places where you can drink. Cuban coffee or Turkish coffee. That coffee is so strong, okay? So if you are not used to drinking strong coffee, for sure you won't like it, okay? Okay, Kesari. Let's continue with the package. Supply the superlative forms of the adjective or adverb in parentheses. Be sure to use the word the. For example, she speaks the most rapidly of any of my friends. This is expensive book that I own. George is bad student in the class. The Herald is important newspaper in the town. Robin works hard of all the ballerinas in the troupe. He is ambitious man that I know. All of the three brothers, Malcolm wakes up late. Rebecca swims gracefully of all the team members. She is intelligent person that I know. The story which you told me was sad of all. January is cold month of the year, which is good route from Miami to New York. Here is an adverb. Look at it. For example, adverb is like this, rapidly. Another adverb is, for example, gracefully. They can also be used with the most. Like here, the most rapidly. Ella habla lo más rápido de todos mis amigos. O ella habla lo más rápidamente de todos mis amigos. So the superlative is used with adverbs, with adjectives, okay, and with adverbs. But a special adverb only. The adverbs that end with li. The adverbs
Oh, okay.
that end with li, okay? Because there are many kinds of adverbs. For example, if I say here, this is an adverb of location, okay?
Okay.
Very good. Sorry. Okay, so what about could you please write it here? This is an expensive book that I own.
Okay.
Very good. Very good. ¿Qué can I say? Look at this. Look at this. Because the word is only hard. So
Oh, okay.
the superlative is the
The hardest.
exactly the hardest. Exactly. Very good.
Okay.
Very good. Very good. Very good. Period. Good. Okay, I will read one and you read the other. Okay, it says she speaks the most rapidly of any of my friends.
This is the most expensive book that I own.
George is the worst student in the class.
The Gerald?
The
The Herald?
Herald.
The Herald? The Herald is the most important newspaper in the town.
Good. Robin works the hardest of all the ballerinas in the trupe. What is trupe que salí? Trupe
Eh,
or the trupe. The
The
trupe.
troupe is el grupo, la...
La compañía.
Ok.
Obviamente la compañía de qué? La compañía de ballet, ¿no? La compañía.
Ok. Yes.
Okay. Dime qué is different from the enterprise. Okay, look at this. The enterprise, the enterprise es la compañía, pero si es una empresa como tal. Okay.
Ok.
The
Yes.
troupe, también la compañía, but for ballerinas, for dancers. Okay.
Ok.
And then we also have que salir companion. Look at this. Companion. But companion que salir is more for affective, more for love. For example, you can tell, or for family, for example, you can tell, I love my family companion. Okay. Amo la compañía de mi familia.
Ok.
Very good. Okay, so look at this. Okay, I will read. It says, he is the most ambitious man that I know.
Of the three brothers, Malcolm wakes up the latest.
Good. Rebecca swims the most gratefully of all the team members.
She is the most intelligent person that I know.
Good. The story which you told was the saddest of all.
January is the coldest month of the year.
Very good. Which is the best route from Miami to New York? Extend Sally. Very good. Okay, so let's continue with the book. Okay, wait a minute. I'm going to share the audio with you. Okay. Okay. Yesterday we listened to this, okay, to this conversation, okay, and
Yes.
we were checking this one, okay. It says, notice how Kim and Diego use short responses, sometimes with really unsure, to agree and to be supportive listeners. Find examples in the conversation. For example, this is the most incredible place. Yeah, it really is. Okay, we're going to do this. Okay? Match the comments on the left with the responses on the right. Then practice with a partner. Okay, this is here. Okay, look at this. Here it says, okay, I will read the numbers. It says, the weather was great last Saturday. This city doesn't have any parks. We should go hiking sometime. The lake here is a great place to go swimming. I like being out of the city. You can hear the birds. Because in the day, you are
You are right. We really should.
good,
Yeah, you sure can.
good,
Yeah, it sure is.
good,
It really was. I spent the whole day outdoors.
good.
No, it really doesn't. That's too bad.
For example, the weather was great last Saturday. Here, it really was. Okay, I spent the whole day outdoors. So number one is letter D.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, so can you please continue with the others, please? Very good.
Yes.
Very good, Cassandra. Okay, I will read the first sentence and then you will read the complement. Okay, it says the weather was great last Saturday.
Eh, it really was. I spent the whole day outdoors.
Very good. This city doesn't have many parks.
No, it really doesn't. That's too bad.
Good. We should go hiking sometime.
You're right. We really should.
The lake here is a great place to go swimming.
Yeah, it sure is.
Good. I like being out of the city. You can hear the birds.
Yeah, you sure can.
Exactly. You should can. Very good. Okay, okay. So let's continue with the book. Okay. Okay. Let's take this to the board. Okay. It says using superlative for emphasis. Okay, that is super easy. Okay, look at this. Very good. Casali, and please remind me, Casali, I used this before, but I forgot. What is the best weather for you, Casali? What is the weather that you most enjoy?
Mm,
Hot weather?
not weather.
No? Okay.
No.
Cold weather, rainy weather, foggy weather, cloudy weather,
Mm, maybe cloudy weather.
cloudy. Okay, okay, very good. Okay. Yes, very cloudy is good, okay? Cloudy but not rainy, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yes, identity plus using superlative for emphasis. It says you can use superlatives to emphasize your opinions or feelings. For example, this is the most incredible place. I had the best time. Okay. So you say this is the most incredible place. Este es el lugar más increíble. Okay. I had the
Yes.
best time. Tuve el mejor momento. So we use superlatives to emphasize ideas. For example, it says complete the answer with the superlative form of the adjectives. Then practice with a partner. Practice again with own information. For example, where is your favorite place to hang out? Well, I really like going to cafes. You see interesting people. Where is a good place to go to get out of the city? I like going into the mountains. It's so quiet and you can see amazing wildlife. Because I heard,
I heard that you can take a boat trip down the river.
good,
You sure can. You can get views of the city. You really should do it.
good. Number four,
How was your vacation?
good,
Was it fun?
good,
Yeah, we went a sailing around some island.
good.
I had good time.
So it's super easy, Casares. Well, I really like going to cafes. You see the most interesting. Okay. Very good, Casares. Okay. I am letter A, you are letter B. Where is your favorite place to hang out?
Well, I really like going to cafes. You see the most interesting people.
Okay. Where is a good place to get out of the city?
I like going into the mountains. It's so quiet and you can see the most amazing wildlife.
Wildlife. Wildlife.
Wildlife.
Very good.
Yes,
I heard that you can take a boat trip down the river.
you sure can. You can get the best views of the city. You really should do it.
How was your vacation? Was it fun?
Yeah, we went sailing around some island. I had the best time.
Very good. Question for you, Quetzalí. What, Quetzalí, what has it been the best place you have visited, Quetzalí? What has it been the best place you have visited? Ah,
Mm,
I will say here, so far. So far.
I don't know. Mm,
I remember one of the places. I remember you told me you last visited Puebla, ¿no, Quetzalí?
yes,
Maybe what was Puebla the best place you have visited?
I don't know, but they have a really good jam.
Very good. Okay, okay. And Quetzalí, what has it been the worst place you have been to?
Mm, mm, I don't know. Maybe my auntie house because she lives in um, Estado de México.
Ah, okay, okay, okay. Estado de México.
And
Where is Mexico in I don't know, Quetzalí, in Naucalpan. Naucalpan is Mexico, right?
I don't know, but
Okay.
it I think it's I don't know, but their around their house
Yes.
it's not how do you say carretera or piso.
Okay. You know saying her house is far away from highways. Is that Castelli?
Yes, yes, and they don't
Okay.
have a.
Transportation.
Can you repeat, please?
They don't have transportation to go there.
No, they have transportation, but the highway
Yes.
don't have a mm, chapopote. It's just
Oh, it's just like sand and stones.
say yes,
Oh, yes, I understand that. It's difficult. Okay. It's difficult to ride there and to travel there is also difficult.
yes.
Okay, I see, Casali, very good. Okay, okay, that is difficult. Okay, good, Casali. Oh, yes, very good. Okay, so let's practice some listening. Okay, here it is. Okay, okay, okay. Here it is. Let me see.
No están pavimentadas.
Ah, let me see.
Yes,
They
that's
are
the.
not. Let me see this. They aren't carpeted.
Yes.
Como si fuera carpetas. Okay, they aren't carpeted.
Yes.
Oh, that's yes, Casali is difficult. Okay, very good, Casali. Okay, so here Casali says, listen to a radio interview. Number the experiences 1 to 4 in the order you hear them. For example, number one can be a Caribbean cruise. Number two, three, or four can be a visit to Petra, Jordan. The next is a trip to Antarctica. Another one, a train ride through Copper Canyon in Mexico. Okay, so let's listen. But let me see if I'm sharing the sound with you. Okay, very good.
Okay.
Yes, good.
Page 27. 3. Listening and strategies. Travel talk. A and B. Listen to a radio interview.
Welcome to Travel Talk. I'm your host, Ray Martin. My guest today is travel writer Jill Ryan. Jill has traveled around the world many times. Her new book is called A Traveler's Tales. Jill, welcome to Travel Talk.
Thank you, Ray. It's great to be here.
Jill, you have the most interesting life. You clearly love traveling.
Yeah, I really do. I love learning new things about the world.
Well, let's talk about your new book. You know, you've been to some of the most interesting places in the world.
I have, and it's those most interesting and most exciting places that I talk about in my book.
So then tell me, what is the most interesting place you've ever been to?
Well, one really interesting place I visited is Petra in Jordan. It's the most amazing city.
Well, the pictures in your book of Petra are certainly amazing. They're some of the most interesting.
Yes, they sure are. The city is actually all rock. The name Petra means city of rock.
Really? Now, you've been to some beautiful places too. What's the most beautiful place you've seen?
Hmm, that's a difficult question. There are so many beautiful places. I think Antarctica has the most beautiful natural features I've ever seen.
It sure does. I mean, the photographs of Antarctica are incredible. Okay, let's talk about your best and worst trips. What's the best trip you've taken?
My trip to Copper Canyon in Mexico last year was definitely the best. The colors were just wonderful, and actually, it was pretty exciting. I rode the train through Copper Canyon. I think, actually, that's the most exciting thing I've ever done.
I bet. It looks incredibly beautiful. It looks like the kind of place everyone should go to.
Yeah, they really should. It's the most beautiful train ride. Amazing views.
Okay, well, now I have to ask, what was your worst trip?
Well, 2 years ago, I took a Caribbean cruise. The cruise was great, but I got very seasick. I had to stay in my cabin for 4 days. I didn't see or do anything. So, yeah, that was the worst trip.
Yeah, it sounds terrible. Not fun at all. Well, Jill, I want to thank you for being on Travel Talk. And good luck with your new book.
You're welcome, Ray. It was my pleasure.
Excellent. I think it was easy, right?
Yes,
Okay. What about number one, Cassandra? What is the first trip that they spoke about?
uh, she spoke about visit to Petra, Jordan.
Very good. Could you please wait there? Please, number one. Very good. Very good. What was number two? What was the second place they spoke about?
They spoke about a trip to Antarctica.
Antarctica. Very good. And what was Cassandra, the best trip she has taken so far?
Uh, it's a train ride through Copper Canyon in Mexico.
Very good. And Cassandra, what was the worst trip she has taken?
A Caribbean cruise.
A Caribbean cruise.
Caribbean cruise
Caribbean cruise. And why, Cassandra, why was it the worst trip she took? Why? What happened to her?
because she was sick.
Exactly. Because she got, she said, I got seasick. What is it, Cassandra? What is seasick?
eh, como mareo por estar en el mar.
Exactly. It's like DC and puking, okay, for being on the sea. Very good, Cassandra. Good. You say, listen again. How does she answer these questions? Complete the sentence. For example, it says, what is the most interesting place you have ever been to? Petra. It's. What's the most beautiful place you have seen? Antarctica. Has. What's the best trip you have taken? Copper Canyon. The colors. Question number four.
What's the most exciting thing you've done on a trip? I wrote,
Good.
what's what was the worst trip? A Caribbean cruise? The cruise was great, but I
Very good, Cassandra. Okay, so let's listen to that one, okay? Very good.
yes.
Page 27. 3. Listening and strategies. Travel talk. A and B. Listen to a radio interview.
Welcome to Travel Talk. I'm your host, Ray Martin. My guest today is travel writer Jill Ryan. Jill has traveled around the world many times. Her new book is called A Traveler's Tales. Jill, welcome to Travel Talk.
Thank you, Ray. It's great to be here.
Jill, you have the most interesting life. You clearly love traveling.
Yeah, I really do. I love learning new things about the world.
Well, let's talk about your new book. You know, you've been to some of the most interesting places in the world.
I have. And it's those most interesting and most exciting places that I talk about in my book.
So then, tell me, what is the most interesting place you've ever been to?
Well, one really interesting place I visited is Petra in Jordan. It's the most amazing city.
Well, the pictures in your book of Petra are certainly amazing. They're some of the most interesting.
Yes, they sure are. The city is actually all rock. The name Petra means city of rock.
Really? Now, you've been to some beautiful places too. What's the most beautiful place you've seen?
Hmm, that's a difficult question. There are so many beautiful places. I think Antarctica has the most beautiful natural features I've ever seen.
It sure does. I mean, the photographs of Antarctica are incredible. Okay, let's talk about your best and worst trips. What's the best trip you've taken?
My trip to Copper Canyon in Mexico last year was definitely the best. The colors were just wonderful. And actually, it was pretty exciting. I rode the train through Copper Canyon. I think, actually, that's the most exciting thing I've ever done.
I bet. It looks incredibly beautiful. It looks like the kind of place everyone should go to.
Yeah, they really should. It's the most beautiful train ride. Amazing views.
Okay, well, now I have to ask, what was your worst trip?
Well, 2 years ago, I took a Caribbean cruise. The cruise was great, but I got very seasick. I had to stay in my cabin for 4 days. I didn't see or do anything. So, yeah, that was the worst trip.
Yeah, it sounds terrible. Not fun at all. Well, Jill, I want to thank you for being on Travel Talk. And good luck with your new book.
You're welcome, Ray. It was my pleasure.
Okay, so let's listen one more time, okay? Very good. Okay, there it goes.
Page 27. 3. Listening and strategies. Travel talk. A and B. Listen to a radio interview.
Welcome to Travel Talk. I'm your host, Ray Martin. My guest today is travel writer Jill Ryan. Jill has traveled around the world many times. Her new book is called A Traveler's Tales. Jill, welcome to Travel Talk.
Thank you, Ray. It's great to be here.
Jill, you have the most interesting life. You clearly love traveling.
Yeah, I really do. I love learning new things about the world.
Well, let's talk about your new book. You know, you've been to some of the most interesting places in the world.
I have. And it's those most interesting and most exciting places that I talk about in my book.
So then, tell me, what is the most interesting place you've ever been to?
Well, one really interesting place I visited is Petra in Jordan. It's the most amazing city.
Well, the pictures in your book of Petra are certainly amazing. They're some of the most interesting.
Yes, they sure are. The city is actually all rock. The name Petra means city of rock.
Really? Now, you've been to some beautiful places too. What's the most beautiful place you've seen?
Hmm, that's a difficult question. There are so many beautiful places. I think Antarctica has the most beautiful natural features I've ever seen.
It sure does. I mean, the photographs of Antarctica are incredible. Okay, let's talk about your best and worst trips. What's the best trip you've taken?
My trip to Copper Canyon in Mexico last year was definitely the best. The colors were just wonderful, and actually, it was pretty exciting. I rode the train through Copper Canyon. I think, actually, that's the most exciting thing I've ever done.
I bet. It looks incredibly beautiful. It looks like the kind of place everyone should go to.
Yeah, they really should. It's the most beautiful train ride. Amazing views.
Okay, well, now I have to ask, what was your worst trip?
Well, 2 years ago, I took a Caribbean cruise. The cruise was great, but I got very seasick. I had to stay in my cabin for 4 days. I didn't see or do anything. So, yeah, that was the worst trip.
Yeah, it sounds terrible. Not fun at all. Well, Jill, I want to thank you for being on Travel Talk. And good luck with your new book.
You're welcome, Ray. It was my pleasure.
As I said, I will read the question and you tell me the answer, okay? It says, what is the most interesting place you have ever been to?
Petra, it's the most amazing city.
Very good. What is the most beautiful place you've seen?
Antarctica has the most natural features I've ever seen.
One. Very good. What is the best trip you've taken?
Copper Canyon. The colors were just wonderful.
Very good. What is the most exciting thing you have done on a trip?
I rode the train to Copper Canyon.
Okay, true, look at this. True, true,
Okay.
a través de, through Copercayor, okay? Very
Yes.
good. I drove the train through Copper Canyon. Good. Excellent. What was your worst trip?
A Caribbean cruise. The cruise was great, but
Okay.
I got very seasick.
Very good. Excellent. Very good. Okay. Before we go, let's see the last activity please. Here. It's a reading, okay? It says, is that a fact? Okay. Okay, sorry. Before we go, let's just read. Okay. It says, read the questions in the article. Can you guess the correct answers? Then read the article. Well, you guess is correct. Pues, what was more popular? A family video uploaded online showing a baby biting his older brother's finger, or a popular video war game. Charlie Beat My Finger made the record books as the most liked video in 1 year with 908,668 likes. The video war game, however, sold 6.5 million copies in the first 24 hours of its launch in the United States and the UK alone. Piosari, what is
What what's the longest?
good?
The longest snake in the world, the shortest street, the world record for the long jump. The world's longest snake, a python, a python,
A, a Python, very
python.
good. Good.
A python is 7.67 meters,
Good.
25 feet 2 inches long. It's the scariest inhabitant at a haunted house attraction in Kansas City, Missouri.
Good.
Meanwhile, the shortest street in the world, in Caithness,
Kindness,
Scotland,
good. Good.
is only 2 meters, 6 feet 9 inches long. It
Good.
consists of one house with the address 1 Ebenezer,
Ebenezer. Good.
Ebenezer Place.
Good.
The world record for the long jump was set in 1991.
Good.
Mike Powell from the United States jumped 8.95 meters,
Good.
29 feet, 4.36 inches in Tokyo,
Good.
Japan.
Good.
More than 2 decades later,
Good.
it was still the world record.
Jumped. Jumped.
Jumped,
Very good.
jump.
Okay, I will read. It says, which is more dangerous? The most dangerous road in world or the most dangerous animal? The most dangerous road in the world runs 69 meters, 40 miles from La Paz to Coroico in Bolivia. On average, there are 300 deaths annually. The road is most dangerous in the rainy season when it is muddy and wet. The deadliest animal is the mosquito. This tiny insect can carry a deadly disease, malaria. Malaria kills more than 2 million people a year. But not only malaria, it's also Zika and many other diseases, okay?
Yes.
You said which is older?
Which is older, the oldest skyscraper city, the oldest living tree, the oldest skyscraper,
Skycrapper. Skycrapper?
the oldest
Skycrapper.
skyscraper
Crapper. Good.
city in the world is in Yemen, Shiban, with approximately
Approximately. Approximately.
approximately
Good.
approximately 7,000 citizens,
Good.
has buildings up to 12 stories high.
Good.
While they are not the tallest
Crappers.
skyscrapers in the world,
Good.
the tallest is currently in Dubai,
U
UIA,
UAE.
UAE.
UAE. Good.
They are the oldest. Most of the 500 skyscrapers were built in the 16th.
Skycrapers. Skycrapers.
Skyscrapers
Good.
were built in the 16th century.
Good.
However, Hong Kong, the place with the most skyscrapers,
Good.
has 2,350 four towering buildings,
Good.
which together will almost reach a space station orbiting Earth.
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 Earth. Good.
Some of the oldest forests in the world are in the Andes.
In the Andes.
In the
Andes.
Andes,
Good.
a mountain range in the southern Chile and Argentina.
Good.
The average age of these forests is 2,500 years old.
Good.
However, the oldest living tree, a pine tree in the White Mountains of California, is 4,800 years old.
Very good, Kasari. Okay, Kasari. Okay, Kasari. Before we go, Kasari, okay, I'm going to give you some homework, okay, for the weekend, okay? Look at this. And it's like this, okay? So we are speaking about amazing things or the best places, the tallest buildings, okay? So the homework, Kasari, is like this, okay? If you want to write down, okay? Look up, Kasari, look up some information, okay, about the oldest living person on Earth. Okay, look up some information, okay, maybe one or two paragraphs about the oldest person, or the oldest person alive, alive on Earth.
Okay.
Very good. Excellent, Kasari, very good. Okay, Kasari, so that will be all for today, Kasari. Thank you for being here. See you next time, Kasari. Take care, okay? Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye, teacher.
Thank you, Kasari. Bye-bye. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.